Welcome back. This is part 2 of using categorizing grid as an informal learning assessment. So, for best practices, to ensure validity of your assessment, it's important to see if your content aligns with your learning objectives. These should be pulled directly from your syllabus or course content. The design of the categorizing grid should be clear with obvious rows and columns and include an explanation of your expectations for using the instrument. It's a good idea to provide an example of how you categorize an item to give students a sense of how to proceed. It's also important to have the complexity of the strategy match the knowledge level of your students. For example, in an introductory course, you would not include items that reflect higher levels of learning, like analyzing and evaluating. Another aspect to consider is to ask yourself, is the strategy comprehensive? Here are some ideas to ensure a well-rounded strategy. Before doing the assessment in class, test it out as a pilot on other students in higher levels of the course or on other teachers. Use it in combination with other assessment methods in order to gather a comprehensive picture of students' understanding. Keep your material updated. Use student feedback and your own observations to make any adjustments to the grid for future use. To accommodate different learning styles, use a variety of content within the grid, such as text, pictures, equations, concepts. You could even use physical objects. With any assessment, it is important to provide timely feedback to students so they can review and update their understanding and connection to the material. These different options of feedback help clarify and solidify content. You can facilitate an in-class reflection and discussion of the exercise. This gives students the opportunity to share their reasoning for how they organize their items in a peer-to-peer setting, as well as reflect and question their own choices. In a one-on-one setting, you can provide constructive feedback of the students' choices, explaining the strengths of their decision as well as areas of improvement, tying it back to the course outcomes. After reviewing all of the students' work, you can identify common patterns in the incorrect answers and either facilitate a discussion to clarify the confusion or provide more exercises to help solidify key concepts. I hope in these videos you are able to take away some key concepts to using a categorizing grid. Thanks for listening and see you next time.
Created using Powtoon.